Hey, what's up everybody? Got another whiskey review for you guys. This might actually be becoming a series, depending on how people feel about it, but I have quite a bit of whiskey to review now. And we are going to start this continuation with Glenfiddich 12. I've already had this before, actually. It's long enough ago now that I don't really remember it that well, so it's effectively a fresh start. It was the first whiskey, it was the first whiskey that I had purchased for myself. It was not the first whiskey I tried, which was Black Velvet. But this is the first one that I appreciated in any serious manner, and now I get to revisit it, thanks to the generosity of Donner Pass Whisky, who has shared samples with me. Has shared quite a few samples, and they are generous proportions. You can see he's labeled it. Now, Donner Pass has been a subscriber of mine for some time, and he was a acquaintance of the Food Quig, and he sent him plenty of these samples as well. So I have to give a big shout out to him. This is incredibly generous for him to send me these samples, and hopefully I'll enjoy them, because he sent me quite a good variety too. So really cool. Never something I thought would happen doing YouTube, where somebody would reach out and do something like this for me. But here we are, and we have it. So obviously I don't have a bottle or anything to show. I actually do have a bottle of Glenfiddich 12 that's empty. It's the old 375 milliliter that I haven't even seen in stores in quite some time. I'm not going to go grab it, but I do actually have one. So yeah, and I am going to do these as 50 ml samples. That's just what I'm going to end up doing, because I don't want to have to measure it out. And because I do benefit from being able to take at least a decent number of sips in my first sampling. So that's what I'm going to do here. But yeah, so I have to... Oh yeah, kind of interesting. I will of course pour it on screen, like I say, because my hands are so shaky. Already I'm getting a nice scent off of that. Alright, I'm trying to see here. I just want to make sure I get the right amount that I want. I should have gotten a paper towel first before I did this, but that's okay. I'll just grab a tissue real quick. Just a little bit runs off on the edge. I would like to avoid getting it on my desk because it is a little sticky. Just a tiny bit. Yeah, that's not bad. As long as it doesn't touch the desk, I'm good. Alright, that's just shy of a 50 ml, but definitely no problem there. So let me just set this down here. Okay, we're good. Oh, definitely some legs. Definitely some legs. It's not showing up super great on camera, but we are definitely getting some legs. I hope I didn't hold it so close. But yeah, it's not showing up too great. But yeah, you can see a little bit of shooting action there for the legs. It's not too bad. And yeah, I did pull up notes for this because I wanted to see if it's what I remembered, and it's about what I remembered from before. I'll probably get about the same thing. A little bit of, definitely some nuts. Yeah, that's definitely what I'm noticing. I do notice a bit of vanilla. Smells very sweet. Not like overly sweetened, like candy sweet, but sweet enough. Cream. Smells a little bit like Chobani. Any of their stuff with cream. Kind of funny, but it does smell a little bit like it. So that vanilla. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of that. Sweet, almost like a something vaguely reminding me of the marshmallows in what the hell's Lucky Charms. Slightly reminds me of that. Maybe a little bit of citrus. Yeah, I think it's about all I'm getting on the nose for this one. Yeah, we're a little... Oh, definitely legs. Definitely some legs. Not bad at all. It's fairly light colored. Fairly yellowish. Again, on camera, it's not going to represent it super well because my camera's poor. Oh, what does that smell? Can't describe it. Smells good, though. It is nutty, it's sweet, little bits of vanilla, little bits of orange, cream, peaches and cream type flavor, or nose. Oh, there's something else. I don't know what the hell that is. It's kind of ashy. Very light smell, like you're burning wood, just a little bit. Not super strong, but yeah. So that's enough for the nose. So let's see if this is as I remember it. Actually, real quick. Nah, I want to keep this video fairly short. It's definitely, wow, that is, oh, there's so many things that I can feel the words in my mind, and they were slipping away as I got further along and more of them came up. Wow. Yeah. A lot of nuttiness. It is sweet. Maybe a little bit of vanilla. Maybe some of that orange that I noted. I'll take a smaller sip. It has this really almond-like. It's coating my tongue decently. It's fairly light finish, but it coats the tongue decently. I'm getting a lot of almond. Like, reminds me of like the almond M&Ms or like peanut M&Ms, something like that. Maybe, yeah, caramel M&Ms. That's what it's reminding me of. I'm getting that. I'm getting some vanilla, certainly. It takes a couple sips of water here, too. I'm going to try to take small sips. I want to keep analyzing this because I'm getting a lot of different things. Again, that mouth feels pretty good. Love the condensation. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't... Some of the notes that I read online, I don't get them. I just don't get them. for some of these things. 'Cause I remember when I first started doing it, I was just like looking at reviews and stuff, and it's like, you get it or you don't. Some of them I get, some of them I don't. Very light, like picked apples. Yeah, just a little bit of that. Just there is some fruitiness present on this nose. Yeah. A little bit of that cream, like I said, with the peaches and cream on the nose, just a little bit. I'm getting that vanilla, just the sweet nuttiness. This would pair, I think, well with any kind of nuts, definitely. It has like this woody kind of presence on the finish, where it's just, I don't know how to describe it. It kind of tastes like what an old oak door smells like, if that makes any sense, if you know what I'm talking about. That's really interesting. Yeah, it's very nutty. It is. It has that little bit of vanilla to it. Again, it really reminds me of like those different M&Ms. Reminds me a bit of, what was they had a name for it, the Hershey, or maybe it was just Hershey with almonds, and then there was Mr. Goodbar. I loved those. I'm getting a little bit of that sort of impression off of it. But I don't know, from what I remember, yeah, none of it's super strong and present. The nuttiness I am noticing more, but yeah, from when I first tried this, it didn't like kick me with anything standing out, because it took me months finish the bottle that I had, even though it was only 375 milliliter. It still took me quite a while to finish it, and yeah, I wish I could describe this prominent scent that I'm getting, because it's familiar, but I don't know what the hell to describe it. I hate that. That's the one thing that I'm working on. It's like I'm getting these things that I'm familiar with, or like I kind of can associate it with something in the real world that I've smelled, but I don't quite know what to call it or what it would be. So you'll have to bear with me on that. I'll get better at it. I've never taken a shot though, so every sip of whiskey I've ever had in my life has been in consideration. So I suppose that is a start. I don't know, it's nice. I've had a decently long day. Not too bad, but it's just a way to kind of unwind at the end. I won't go to bed too drunk, really. I don't know if I'll even have anything after this, to be honest with you, but just one dram a night. I mean, it's not really that big of a deal. I don't know how often I'm going to post the videos of these samples. It's 8 samples. Again, thank you, Donner Pass Whisky. Just unbelievable generosity. Completely unsolicited, and Yeah, no, I mean, I remember him seeing Quig's videos and his live streams when he'd unbox packages from him. But, I mean, Quig was like a foundation in the whiskey community. I'm just this guy who just made a couple of videos, but yeah, it's really incredible. Decent coating of the mouth there. This bigger sip, slightly. It feels pretty good. A little bit of vanilla. Yeah, peaches, definitely. Peaches and cream. That I can see. Just, yeah, it reminds me of those Chobani things a little bit. If you've ever gotten those things in the bottle. Peaches and cream. I didn't even like that because it was too tart. In here, it's not too bad though. And there's just a little tiny bit at the bottom. So. Definitely a little caramel. Just a little bit. Tastes like a Snickers, too. I'm just reminded of all these candies that have nuts. Yeah. Yeah, Snickers. Just a little bit of that. Where you get that little bit of caramel in with that. Or sorry, Twix. Yeah, Twix and Snickers. Both of them. Just like almost a, I suppose you'd say, let's see here. I'm getting my candy bars mixed up, aren't I? I haven't had a Snickers in a long time. Holy crap. Oh, nougat, that's right. And caramel and peanuts, yeah. Yeah, so Snickers, I was right. Okay, Snickers, and then I guess Twix had caramel as well. I was thinking like, isn't Snickers just the... Yes, but no, I'm right. I'm right. I get that sense. So pair this, I would say if you're going to pair this with a snack, have it with something that's nutty. I think it would complement it well. Yeah. Yeah, so that's not too bad. I have a pretty decent bit left too. In terms of the sample bottle. I mean, that's not bad at all. So I got plenty to try. I don't know if I'll come back for another video on it or not, but maybe. I assume it'll take me at least probably 2 months to finish that, even still. I have enough with the samples and what I have there and anything I might get that I don't think that I'll go through any of them super quick. So if I want to come back for a video, I might do another one, but we'll see. We'll see. And it could also be that I'll finish this and then get a bottle and come back, but I don't know. I wouldn't say it's like super good relative to what I've had so far. I would say out of everything I've tried, this is probably, other than Black Velvet, which I did not like at all, at least when I tried it, the American version, I'd say this is maybe my least favorite, whiskey that I've tried, but it's not bad. It's really not bad. It's nothing about it is super potent or strong. It doesn't burn much at all, actually. It's really not that bad. It's just that bit of warmth, especially when you're taking small sips. It's really not bad at all in that regard. It's only 40%. So, yeah, I don't know if it's worth the price that they sell it for at this point, because when I got it, it was way cheaper, but again, it was also a smaller bottle that I can't find anymore. But I'd be curious to try the other Glenfiddichs. I'm kind of thinking maybe at some point I will pick up some of the other ones, or at least maybe try samples. I don't know. Depending on what I can get. But yeah, so 20 minutes, I think that's pretty much long enough. I don't know if I'm going to do any other ones tonight. I think that's pretty much it for me for today. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe you'll be able to tell by what I'm wearing when I make more than one video in one sitting. But yeah, so Glenfiddich 12. It's not bad. Very nutty. Very sweet. Tastes like just any sort of snack that you have with nuts. A little bit of vanilla. Tastes like a Chobani yogurt to a little extent. So not bad. None of it's super strong though, at least not to me. But finishes kind of light. So if you can get a sample of it, certainly. If you can get it at a bar or something, try it. But full bottle, $60 or something. I don't know about that. So in any event, I will catch you guys next time.